Hey y'all, welcome back to Movement Link. So what we're going to talk about today is just anterior pelvic tilt. So this is just something you hear thrown around all the time. A ton of people have issues with that pelvis just kind of dumping forward on them. That kinks us here in the low back. What was, when we opened the gym a bunch of years ago, what we saw is everybody came in with this problem and everybody was a backgrounder. Usually what we see is now about half the people, we got half backgrounders, half overextension people, and rarely do we have just the I get neutral all the time people. And once you're a rounder, we try and make you get more neutral, but that usually pushes you to be an extender. Once that happens, we try and push you back so we can get just better at finding that neutral position. So right now what we're talking about is that anterior pelvic tilt. And if you're someone who's in this position, maybe you've got a chair that has lumbar support and it just shoves you there. And maybe you're someone who's read all those powerlifting articles about overextend your back as much as possible without the context of knowing that those powerlifters are so tight that when they try and overextend as much as possible, it actually puts them into neutral. But if you're a little more flexible and you can actually get that low back into that extension, that's something we're going to want to avoid. So anterior pelvic tilt, what do we do against it? Squeeze your butt cheeks, okay? Kegel, squeeze your butt cheeks, draw that belly button in. So this is part of our get tight checklist. We talk about it all the time, and we got to keep that focus on the thing that supports the pelvis or the muscles around the pelvis. Draw in, butt tight, Kegel. So a lot of these athletes and our members and clients who are extension sensitive, maybe when they stand a long time at Austin City Limits Music Festival, or maybe when they're doing DT, the deadlift, hang clean, push jerk workout, they get this like achy low back. Those are going to be our extension bias people. For them, it's like, let's figure out how to squeeze those butt cheeks so we're not coming up out of the squat and then having to go squeeze the butt cheeks and then right back into overextension. We're actually coming up tight and then going back down in that neutral position. So how can we solve anterior pelvic tilt? Just by standing up, just squeezing those butt cheeks. I'll do a bunch more videos on this in different exercises, but the moral to the story here is go through that checklist. Draw that belly button in, squeeze your butt cheeks, Kegel, stand tall, take those feet nice flat on the floor. We're going to screw them into the ground, big toe, pinky toe, and heel, all touching the ground, shoulders back, balance that head over everything. That is our posture, and that's how we're going to set up for push-up, squat, jump. Everything we do is just a variation or combination of those things. Hope this helps.